I'll be reviewing another album. This one is by Akon. It's called Trouble. Akon, good R&B singer who blends hip hop with his music. Akon had more of a hip hop vibe when he first came out with his music. He came out with his first album, Trouble. It starts off with Locked Up. It's basically about someone who's arriving into prison, going on the bus, trying to think about how he's going to adapt to life in jail, his first day, and what's going to happen. I think he's got a 5-year sentence, and he's thinking about registration of his car, all the stuff going on the outside, all the worries about the outside, and then going inside of the jail. So that's what that song's about. Really good track. I think that's a good start to the album. Then we have Trouble Nobody. Is basically him saying, I don't want to cause no trouble, I want to keep out of trouble, I want to live righteous, not get in trouble with the law, try and live a righteous on the right side of the law, keep out of it. And he talks about some of the issues that he's been through with the law, etc. And he thinks, why do I keep doing it? I want to try and so to speak. Then we have Ballet Dancer. It's basically about him fantasizing about a girl he wants to be with and daydreaming about a girl that he really fancies, etc. And it's got a great dance beat to it. If you watch the video, it is about him being in jail, having a dream when he sleeps about someone. But if you hear the album version, the album without the video, it seems like it's someone he's in love with, and it seems like it's a good person, etc. Then we have Gangster, street track, going in verses. There's a rap verse about street. Gangster goes in, hard verses, really aggressive, good song, like it. Then we have Pot of Gold. Is basically about someone having a lot of money, having a lot of gold, and being wealthy and rich, wealth and all that, a lot of gold. Then we have Show Out, good song there, okay. Then we have Lonely. Is basically about him getting dumped by his girlfriend for not really being there and not paying attention to her that much and not trying to be a loyal boyfriend and not spending time with her and rather spend time with his friends. So she dumps him and he kind of feels upset and he feels lonely and he wants to try and go back to her and he's not in the mood to be with his friends. He wants to get her back, basically. That's what that song's about. Then we have When the Time's Right. Is basically about right opportunity, the right time, getting everything at the correct time, and yeah. Then we have Journey. Is basically about his life, his journey. He talks about his life stories, about what's gone on in his life, I think brush-ups with the law and his love life and a lot of things. It's basically his journey in life. Everything that happened is part of him, part of his life, part of his journey. I like that song, but then we Journey is basically that. Then we have Don't Let Up, cool song, like the production. Not much to say there. I won't. Damn thing, I wasn't really into that song, to be honest. Then we have Locked Up, remix version for Styles P. Styles P's verse was ill. Love it. The way he rhymes. I'm into Styles P. He's a great rapper from the Locks, and he works with a lot of Jadakiss and a lot of that, and DMX. He's a good rapper. Good song. Still is good. Then we have Gunshot, another Street Track. Then we have Locked Up, featured Styles P and someone called Taz. I think this is end the album off. I think this is a really good project. First project. And he does a second album called Convict, which I'm going to at some point review. And he also did an album called Freedom. Them three kind of relate to each other in some, people could call that a trilogy. There. My overall rating of this album, I'll give it an 8. Because I think this is on point. Lyrically, it's not the most soulful album that I would rather, with the R&B I like. It's not like Chrisette Michele or whatever, but I still think it's good and it's still enjoyable. It's not the same as Chrisette Michele or Curtis Mayfield or whatever, but he does have a unique style. He has more of a hip-hop edge to his music. I know R. Kelly does, but the way Akon delivers is different. So yeah, that's my opinion. Peace.